Wasps are more than just a nuisance at picnics. Like bees, they do a lot for humans as pollinators, and also as pest controllers. There are tens of thousands of species of wasps in the world. Only a few of these form the large, social nests we usually think of, the others are solitary. Many species are parasites of insects or plants, such as gall wasps, which lay eggs on a plant, causing it to form a gall to protect the larva. Wasps aren't all black and yellow. They come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, and some are only 1 millimeter long. Wasps are equal to bees in terms of their ability to build great nests, which differ according to species. Only the females are able to sting. They only do so in self-defense. There are wasps that create amazing structures with hexagonal cells, similar to honeybees, yet the cells are painstakingly made from tiny little pieces of chewed-up wood. These cells are enclosed in a ball shape and may be seen suspended from tree branches or from buildings. The nest is only used by wasps from spring until autumn/fall. The workers and normally the queen dies. The newly mated queens, at least 1,000 per nest, are the only ones that survive the winter, creating a new nest the following year. As pest controllers, wasps are very effective. In addition to aphids and caterpillars, they eat many pests that would otherwise plague farmers and gardeners. Nearly every pest on Earth is preyed upon by a species of wasp, and even a species of wasp that preys on clothes moths. They eat dead insects and scavenge carcasses. Adult wasps are omnivores, with powerful jaws for digging into animal remains. Worker wasps collect protein-rich foods to feed to the larvae, which in turn secrete sugars and carbohydrates to feed the workers. By late summer, the wasps have to start hunting for sugary food because there are no longer any larvae to make sugar in the nest. This is why they start to bother us at our picnics. Once a wasp colony has finished, its nest is often used by other species, including hoverflies. The horned hoverfly actually feeds on debris in an active nest without getting stung. The invention of paper was possibly inspired by the activity of wasps. The story goes that around 2,000 years ago, a Chinese eunuch called Kai Luan watched a wasp skillfully building a paper nest in his garden, which it created from fine slithers of chewed-up wood it had collected in its mouth. Kai Luan was inspired to experiment with wood mulches, eventually creating paper. This is worth remembering the next time you pick up a book or a newspaper. Whether or not Kai Luan had gained his inspiration from watching wasps, nevertheless, it can be noted that with regard to paper making from wood pulp, the wasps thought of it first. A species of wasp found in Brazil known as Polybia paulista produces a toxin in its venom that eliminates cancer cells without harming healthy cells. The toxin is known as MP1. Known as the jewel wasp or the emerald cockroach wasp, this is another wasp species beneficial to humans, because they help keep down populations of pest cockroaches. The stunningly beautiful emerald green jewel wasp is smaller than its cockroach target, but nevertheless, it attacks and stings the cockroach with a mind-altering venom. This renders the cockroach helpless. The wasp then lays its eggs on the leg of the cockroach, which despite being stung multiple times, remains alive. A young jewel wasp larvae work their way into the abdomen of the cockroach and develop inside its body, eating it from the inside. Some species of bees could actually be mistaken for wasps. Stephen Falk, author of Field Guide to Bees of Great Britain and Ireland, also states, "There is little doubt that within the Apoidea, the hunting wasps came first and provided an ancestor that gave rise to bees." As you can see that despite wasps being a nuisance, they have a lot going for them, and I think they are to be loved and not hated. Just remember they do us more good than harm. So next time you see a wasp, say thank you to it and give it a cuddle.